Hello, friends, and welcome to Flying Orc. My name is Kian, and I play Dash here in our Wandering Isles campaign. This evening's session is a heavy one, from Dash absolutely failing as a rogue and trying to pickpocket the one person in the entire Isles he probably shouldn't, and failing. Let's see how he talks his way out of that one. To the party finally enacting our plan to actually try to rescue our former headmaster from the clutches of the Tyrant King. The plan initially seems to go off without a hitch, but you'll see how that unfolds. The session ends with the party scattered and terrified. So come on in, enjoy the session. Make sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube. We live stream every Wednesday on Twitch, so follow us over there as well. Our socials are linked below somewhere. And yeah, enjoy the session.
What would you like to do?
Eos
Panic?
would go to the rest of the party. And did you see that?
I don't even have pants on yet.
Ew. Did you see that?
It's a weird thing to yell when she went to Eldrin's room. Like Dash is just by himself, screaming. I don't have pants on yet.
In his room.
Sure,
Rein it in.
be grand.
Yeah.
You want Eos?
See that?
Wait, just to confirm, DM, before we lose the run of ourselves, we all had that dream, right? That was a shared hallucination.
Oh,
Was it
There you
real or was it a work of fiction? That is for
There you go, Kyle.
to determine.
Answered your question.
I'm still going to follow through on that and say, see what? To see that it's actually the same thing that I saw.
Remington asking me to let him go? I
Huh.
wasn't holding him.
Go where?
I
know.
don't think that's what he meant, but I think I seen the same thing, Eos.
What did you see?
Not him telling you to let go, but him telling us to let him go, or maybe someone up that was keeping him captive to let him go. It could be taken multiple ways.
We're still gonna save him, right?
I mean, we have to try.
We have to try. Yeah.
We'd be wrong not to try.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about it. Him being executed in that manner probably gives the king exactly what he wants: a revolt from magical creatures, and proving to everyone that magic is, bad and causes violence and destruction.
It gives
Can't
the
let that
king
happen.
a complete reason, because it will give magic users motive to rebel and fight back, and then he gets absolute reason to take action to defend the kingdom against magical creatures. So this is the first step that could move the ball rolling on something that may never stop.
It's the first domino in a long chain of dominoes down your staircase out the front door.
Yeah, exactly.
Same
You
thing.
must have had a lot of dominoes.
Yeah. It took many hours to get us up correctly. Anyways, we need to go save Remington.
We need to get
Okay.
Ducky to the stable.
Yes.
Yes.
We need that seal empty.
Okay.
How long does that need to be empty before Remington can go into it?
Checking the items information
I
right
think
now.
we do it now, so don't delay.
Okay. Eldrin plays elevator music while we wait for information to appear.
He just has a Casio keyboard and he just.
Didn't know you were a bard.
I'm not. I just twiddle my thumbs and go do 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 do.
Well, actually, looking at the Foundry chat last week, 2 weeks ago, apparently, I already emptied the seal.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful.
Happy days.
in that case,
So-
Ducky, you're here. I
And a
didn't
moo
know.
to you too.
I didn't notice you here. How are you?
Horsing around. How about you, buddy?
Quite a long face, Ducky. Cool. Okay, so yeah, the whole thing then is basically getting Ducky from the sewer to. No, I remember quite accurately that we took Ducky out before going down into the sewers. Ducky is above the sewer because we took
He's on the boat.
Ducky out. Yes. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, then we went to rest after that.
Yes,
Yes.
we did.
Perfect.
Just amazing we did that. Isn't it?
Okay, cool. So that is great. So the situation with Ducky there, okay, I just want to play this out in my mind. I just want to make sure that it's some way structured, some way regimented that we have it. So Remington, Seal, Boreal, you're comfortable with the whole situation of flying in, I believe?
Not comfortable, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
And you'd like to be invisible before you fly in.
I think me being anywhere near the public is going to be detrimental.
Would it be more suitable for me to do it from the ground?
He can fly.
See,
He can fly, but if there's something there that's going to stop the invisibility, someone like Boreal being seen swooping in is much more of a shock to the system than someone like me being amongst the crowd.
I don't plan on stopping. Snatch, grab, and run.
Can we do both of us?
You can only concentrate on one of you at a time.
I would be able to help if Boreal was to be apprehended, grappled, restrained in any way. That would be able to help. I would be able to do that for you too, if need be. But my fear is that people would know you. People would have seen you with us. That's my fear. The thing is, they would not have seen Boreal with us because Boreal has been quite hidden throughout this time.
Hold that thought. Give me a moment. Dash is going to run back to his room and he's going to don the suit of Lucius Shadowbane.
Okay.
And
Bit tight. You can see him,
Bit
but
tight.
you're all right.
Be fine, suck it in. And then what I want to try to do is you describe this thing as like Vanta black, like there was a void in the space.
Yeah, it has this shimmer of blue, but it's basically Vanta black, and it looks like there's something missing rather than there's something present. Mostly just because I think Vanta black is bad at. And
It is.
That does not, yeah.
it has like this kind of blue underlining shimmer to it. So like you're not invisible, but like, you know, I'm basically saying that it doesn't give you any strategic elements to it at this time.
But what I want to do is go and don that suit, and then I want to see if I can successfully, having just entered the same door, get back out the same door and move quick enough and stealthily enough that they literally don't see me exiting until I'm, around behind them, face covered.
Yeah, I mean, make a stealth check against their passive perceptions, I guess, because they don't really know what you're doing. I wouldn't aim that high. Oh, yeah, you do have to aim high. Sorry, my bad.
That's a 20.
Yeah. You... How do I do this?
Think it beats mine.
It definitely beats mine.
What I would literally be doing is dashing out the door, like as quick as Dash can move, which is pretty rapid. So the intended effect he's going for is like the door like opens, closes, and they're like, wait.
I'm gonna
They
put
just
it.
see a shadow kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the context that none of them saw the shadow except for Eldrin. Eldrin, you saw a blur or a shadow, something out of your peripheral. You didn't quite catch what it was, but it was enough of something to get your attention. That make sense?
Yeah.
I think that's the fairest,
it's like
based on your passive perception versus what he's doing. I think that's the fairest, right?
It's like I caught the tail end of
Right.
like the shadow leaving.
Right.
And then I'm just going to kind of stand behind them and see how long it takes them to notice.
I'm going to, if I'm seeing this and it's caught my attention, I am going to turn. I would imagine then I would be turning and looking at you.
Inches
Right.
from his face.
No. Kid.
I pit him against the wall.
But nobody
I
saw
think-
it.
I better take out a Powerball and watch.
Stealth is too high for chat to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Elgin, I'll say that you followed enough that you kind of just constantly you're chasing your peripheral, but like you notice something there.
It almost makes me think of that moment in Man of Steel where Flash is moving, but Superman
His
while
eyes are
he's
just
like,
following it,
yeah,
yeah.
his eyes are just following it. That's all I can think of in my mind. But yeah, I like see, like I
It's
see it
definitely
and
not Man
I
of Steel.
follow, and then I am so totally the Man of
Justice
Steel.
League, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's Justice League, right? Yeah.
Okay, well, film reference wrong. Anyway, so I turn
I mean,
and
3 whole
I,
movies in difference. But
yeah, whatever. So I turn and see Dash.
Cool.
Does he have a face covering? Or
yeah, you have no idea who this is. Kill him. Kill him now. It's the only way to keep the party safe.
out of just pure reaction, I'm going to grab the face. I'm not even joking. Just pure
Uncanny
reaction.
dodge.
Okay. I don't think you're gonna carry that. It's not damage, right?
Just, yeah, well, it's literally going to dodge him. Like, you're not going to stand
Okay,
there
so
and take
just
it.
regular dodge. Okay, we'll do a grapple check. Strength or athletics versus acrobatics or athletics versus his acrobatics or athletics for a
I'm
direct.
definitely taking a
contest.
snack while this is going on. Just
Assuming
sit there, eat the
both
powerball.
parties
If he
consent
tries
said
to
check.
uncanny dodge or move away, I'm going to just use my sentinel.
Again, he
and
cannot
hold-
uncanny dodge. And Sentinel-
Yeah, I'm just.
Okay, stop naming things you haven't read, both of you.
I forgot uncanny dodge just for fucking damage.
Power word
Anyway,
kill.
But he's absolutely.
I use power word kill to heat up this tea.
Yes, the kills would.
I mean, the decomposing bodies would generate heat, so it could be done.
No
Oh,
way!
no way!
I'm not 20 and you couldn't beat mine.
It doesn't matter. It's a nat 20.
Damn it.
The only thing that could have beaten yours was literally a nat 20. Oh, well done, Eldrin. He tries to dodge and he does a really good job, but you use your other hand with the pauldron on it to just catch his face again.
And it's not like it's more of a to reveal who he is, not to hurt him or harm him. It's more or less like he
No,
has
you
a
kill him.
face mask. He's startled the fuck
Crushed.
out of me.
Like a
and it's
Viltrumite, you're
just-
crushing his head, right?
Just
You peeled his face off.
Like
I-
electrode self-destruct.
I've said it 100 times, I'll say it 100 more. We need an invincible one shot.
so yeah, I just like I'm aiming straight for like the face mask, like I'm grabbing the jaw of it to pull it down, and
Careful,
it comes
that's-
down obviously.
That's fragile.
I believe if you're RPing, Kian, you actually have to say,
Go get
cool. Yeah, you grab his face.
Yeah,
you squeeze it.
just either I grab the mask down or up, whichever way it goes.
Spider-Man style, like you're holding him upside down and you just pull the mask.
Sorry.
I
No,
made
I,
it.
like I.
Why does
basically
every
on my
Dash and
face.
Eldrin thing just become a fucking like
Because
homoerotic?
of you
now?
and Kyle, that's what it is.
You started this.
Fair
Me and you talk
He'll
too much
finish it.
IRL
Yeah.
that it's like it's just fluid.
It's like, it's overly familiar. Yeah.
So I caught you by the face like this, and I'm gonna just try and like pull the mask out, and whichever way I see least resistance of like it's pulling down or pulling up, I'm going to follow through with pulling it up or down.
Okay. Could you not?
And now removing it fully off your head, and I just going, sorry, that
Well.
kind of just startled me, and I've
So
never seen you wear this.
So clearly it works.
So
Hi, Dash.
To an extent,
Maybe.
yes.
just for Dash, I would say he realizes in this moment that probably standing behind Eldrin in a full mask and suit that he's never seen before, specifically Eldrin, might be traumatizing. And that might be why he
shit,
would
yeah.
react that way. So Dash has a momentary realization of why that might be.
Really glad
Yeah.
you said that, because like I was waiting for like a penny to drop there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the PTSD.
That penny was
Yeah,
on
yeah.
in a different wallet, so I was just trying to put it back where it belongs.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I have it in my hand and I'm going, okay, this is yours. I'm sorry.
Thank you. You're all good.
I'd like you to not do that to me again. But without someone having a keen eye for these things, I think that would be very useful. And I kind of just, and I just kind of brush myself because I'm like a little bit like, holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Kind of moment, like he's composed, but like, he kind of like just brushes himself, as in like that sent a small shiver down his spine, as in like thought that was someone for a moment.
So you two think this would work if I stay stuck to the shadows while we implement the plan.
Oh, you changed your clothes.
Yeah. Look how dark it is.
Huh. But isn't the thing during the day?
Yeah, but there's going to be spots of shadows. The sun is quite intense.
Okay. This should work.
Cool. Should we get Ducky to the stables?
Yes.
Do you want me to take Ducky to the stables?
Would it not be better on the boat, though?
We can put him on the boat.
You should put him on the boat.
Okay, let's do that. And then I guess we wait until the time and see how she goes.
I'll make tea. After we come back from putting Ducky on the boat.
Should we visit that clairvoyant person, see if they can interpret the meaning of that shared hallucination?
Do we have time for that realistically?
Don't think so.
Probably not. All right, let's go do it.
Can we stop by a shop so I can buy a journal?
Do we have time
Yes.
for that realistically?
Voice in the
Yes,
sky.
Can I have the seal before you go, so I can examine it and learn about it while you're on?
Sure. Here.
Oh, thanks.
You can take my one if you like.
Oh, thanks.
Just pass it around. Oh, right, guys, come on.
I
Walk in.
accidentally think that's the parcel. All right, let me just put the suit back on. I'm going to put this in the backpack.
As you're like moving away with that that Vanta Black looking suit, I just want to touch the material and just kind of look at it for a moment. I just subtly say, "It's a shadow in given form, just a pure absence of light. I've never seen this. It's very unique."
Pretty cool.
Needs to be more common amongst us. I like it.
Me too. All right, let's do this. Above the table, I quickly got to run down to deal with a child thing. I'll be back in a moment.
We shall kill him while he's away.
I fell down the stairs.
I totally rob him. So
Of his life.
Cool. What do
I
you guys want to do? Would we just kick into the plan while he's not here?
Yeah, maybe we'll get the car rolling. So, Ducky to the ship, please.
can I assist Eos with the transport of Ducky in the aid of animal handling, if possible, please?
Yeah.
Kind of more or less just because going through the city, whatever, just kind of keep Ducky quite calm and focused on the two of us, not to try and draw any attention of a horse going
Whose horse is that?
apeshit. It's mine. Pretty much, like, we don't want a dockhand going, "Whose horse is that?" We don't want that happening at all.
Oh my god. Hell yeah.
Yeah, less attention on us would be, great. Yeah, thanks.
Okay. How do you want to do it, Dean?
It's Jesus, I don't know. I mean, you guys aren't being sus. You're just walking through the city. Like, you don't need to do a check for that necessarily. Like, people have animals they're bringing through the city. It's a bit cumbersome to guide a horse, but like, the only thing I'd ask is, where are you taking Ducky out of the bibbly bobbly?
Yeah, like realistically, he wouldn't fit through, the freaking submarine ladder situation with the sewer and all that stuff. So
didn't we take Ducky out above though? So
we
Where
did.
above?
Yeah, we never clarified that though.
it was in an alleyway. We had mentioned it was
Yeah.
like an alleyway of the sewer.
A very
Okay. Make a perception
Covert.
check, or an investigation check, just to make sure the alleyway is clear.
Kyle, do you want to?
I'd be happy to do that. So you said
Yeah.
perception check?
Or investigation. You can have either. Depends what you're doing.
I'm going up, keeping an ear out, listening around for what would appear to be people walking with heavy armor, aka guards, or if I can hear any kind of like metal clanging to signify anyone that would be wearing anything, again, like heavy, medium armor, anything like that.
Time clankers.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, there's a pun going through my head, but it's going to take too long to get there. Yeah, so you managed to navigate the city. There's not really much issue. Like, it's normal people. You're in your normal, I assume, disguised EOS. You're not walking around.
Yep.
You just have one bit of your
mark
flesh out that's not purple. Just to prove a point. You
Absolutely. I have skin now.
Yes, well, pretty much always had skin. Like I'd say a decent chunk of your life you've had skin.
Sure.
Yeah, that's no problem. It takes about an hour, I'd say, just to get there, settle Ducky, make sure they're safe, alone on a boat.
Yeah.
And then head back into the sewers.
Yeah. She'd spent like the hour calming down, giving him food, telling him everything's gonna be right. Gonna be
Pointing out where the quicksand is to avoid it.
How dare you?
But not where the swamp is, I'll note.
He loves swamps.
Frolicking through a
no.
swamp.
Oh no.
Socks get wet.
Whose doesn't?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been there in a bog. Oh,
Yeah.
Men used to hunt.
gotta be done.
Is on the boat.
Not in bogs like that. We didn't, and not with wet socks.
Bit of a push to ask, would it be possible for a real quick lickety split journal store?
If you want to. Purity Edict's at noon. Do whatever you want.
Kentaume looks to be.
It's an hour
7:24.
after that, so it's 8:24 because an hour passed.
And stores open at 8, 9.
Good, very good question. Let me have a good look. Where are you buying
I'll just
a
start looking around.
where are we? Pop up.
Probably the
Chanel
Wanderer's
bookshop?
Shelf.
Yeah, no, bookshop will do it.
Yeah, Wanderer's Shelf.
They open at 9, so you have to wait
Oh yeah.
80 minutes.
All I can think of was that FBI open up meme, and then we just go around
Just
to like
us.
a book. CRU open up.
Journal, quick, please.
20 minutes to kill, just grab a coffee, play some Pokemon Go.
Hell yeah.
There's a Pokestop outside the actual.
If there's a
Gym.
Pokestop on top, I swear to God.
Yeah, yeah.
My game,
Pokestop.
there's definitely
Yeah,
a Pokestop pop up.
and there's a
Mega Charizard, why? Why?
Gyarados on it because you know I
trust
like
me,
him.
you guys will make Mega Charizard Y, but not right now.
If we have an hour to kill, I'll go find
don't. You have
Nessa
30
Quill.
minutes to kill.
That was fucking rhyming.
That was Remy.
Yeah.
You do not have an hour to kill. It is just you being still E.
No.
Thanks for joining us today. This was a good stream. Yeah, no, you can go find Nessa. She's not that far away. I don't know why you need an hour to go see somebody who is literally down the hall from you, but that is absolutely fine.
I don't, but I'm just saying that there's a time gap there that I can use effectively. We don't need to RP it. Dash is looking for falsified records for Dorian Hawk, so he can kind of set up the whole business security consultant type thing. He'll just outline the plans for that to Nessa, ask that she sorts him out, and he'll pay her dues.
Just one gold piece will do it. One Orum for the merchants.
One Odom. I think I can do that. Just done.
Yeah, nice. It'll be ready for you in 8 to 12 weeks.
8 to 12 weeks.
Weeks.
Yeah, damn. Okay, fair enough. Good to know.
I'm fucking with you. It'll be ready in like an afternoon.
All right. I don't
If we
know
live
how
long
these
enough to
things
collect
take,
it.
yeah.
No, I'm fucking with you again. It's like 12 months. So sorry,
Okay,
Jay. What are you doing in this time? What's Boyle doing?
Lying in bed, staring at the Pokeball,
Life,
occasionally just throwing it up in the air to catch it.
life
you know?
imitates the heart, man. It's
Exactly.
just- Jay just lied in bed, throwing a ball up in the air.
Gotta wait for everything to be ready and, waiting for the go button.
I like the Boreal is basically just like, you're basically just at the beginning of Prison Break. when he's in prison, just waiting for the plan to fall into place. You're just laying there, throwing something up in the air. The prison guards go away. You're like, all right, let's do it. Suddenly you're pulling the sink out, and then I don't know, you're in some foreign country getting killed. Or something.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Does that mean I have to set up your brother for murder? Is that what that has to be? Interesting.
Sure. Do I have one?
A brother or a murder?
Yes.
He definitely has a murder.
Yes. Wait a minute.
You don't see all those crows?
Oh my god.
Ah.
It's a good session. We should stop it there.
Emo was what?
Right, what do you guys want to do with the rest of your... We'll say that it's 9 adjacent. How's that?
Cool. All right.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
I can't make it go 9 adjacent. It is 9:30.
Woo.
There you go.
Sweet.
Yes, I
Opened.
have my paperwork sorted. Let's go to the bookshop.
I have a journal.
Oh, fantastic. Did you steal it?
No, I bought it with your money.
What?
Money that you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
I was wondering how she's
Sweet.
paying for it, but we'll pass that.
Dash.
Children.
Is there any last minute provisions or anything that pops off the top of your head that may feel to you that would be beneficial for us to have for today's endeavor?
Unless there is a weaponsmith that sells a extract your former headmaster from a deathly situation device, I don't think so.
It's actually 2
They
of them.
don't.
So there's one up in the north part of this.
No, but I'm a blacksmith. I'd know these things.
I don't think one of these exists per se in Palperroth. Maybe elsewhere. I don't think we can get there and back in short amount of time. But then
No,
again,
that attitude.
I've seen stranger things happen. So yeah,
the only thing is to obviously Latch is around, so he's going
Okay.
to be somewhere in the crowd. Anticipate fuckery. He knows we're
Okay.
going to try something, so something is going to interfere with this plan, regardless of how well we have planned it or not. Something's going to go wrong.
Correct.
So be nimble, be adaptable,
okay.
use the environment to your advantage. If all hell breaks loose, get the fuck out.
Okay. Here's a question. I've
Where's
not
that?
interacted with Latch at all. I don't think. Is there
Funny
any
thing
kind
to
of
say
way
when you are Latch.
Shh, can't give that away yet.
Gasps in
Is there
Spanish.
any kind of tell or any kind of way of knowing, like Latch is acting on someone's behalf? I have no idea how you would tell.
He will completely encapsulate what the person is
Okay.
when he last saw them. So with that in mind, remember these? And Dash will hold up the scar that he has from the blood pact that everyone made.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we know. Okay?
Okay.
He won't have
I-
seen this.
I only pierced my thumb.
Okay. Did
I'm going to
he
imagine yes, if
see-
there's 2 of you, we will realize that.
Really?
Yes.
Essentially.
That's yes.
I don't think you can pull off your personality per se. The rest of us, to a degree, but it will always be that little bit more arrogant than what we actually are.
Okay. Here's a question. What about
I'm
memories?
so glad Adriana's not here right now. Sorry, Eldrin.
What about memories? You said he fully encapsulates. So
I don't believe he'll have memories. I don't recall that Slate ever did.
okay.
Yeah, Slate didn't remember much.
So it's just the visuals, but we're not exactly going to have time to interrogate.
Simple.
So
Right here, right now. Pick a code word.
5.
fidget.
Oh, that hurt my head.
Okay. These things are not useful and not secret and quite random. It needs to be something that you can fit into a conversation very subtly.
I'm very fidgety.
That's better than just the word fidget.
Why did I suggest these things?
You could easily, on approach of one another, say, "How are you feeling?" Quite fidgety.
Oh.
Very easy. If we say anything else, then we know it's.
Hang on, we could go very old school. Code words. The birds are quiet.
Yeah, sure.
Response: they've flown away. So someone greets you with "the birds are quiet." You say they've flown away.
Okay.
Are you okay with that, Boreal? Okay.
Shit, was I racist?
It's quite fitting, of course. I don't think you were actually, acknowledging that our friend here is, winged.
Is a what? Is a what?
Is a
Dig up,
winged
dig up.
being.
He also asking, what?
It was us two this entire time.
Oh,
dear.
He's a man in a mask.
He was in a bird the entire
Well,
time.
he is technically. Wait, is Eldrin in an owl mask? So it's literally Sting, like the owl mask comes off and it's.
I'm wearing an owl mask, so when I take it off, it's an owl underneath. No one ever expects dual L.
Okay, so no more questions. We good?
I was fully expecting. I went through the whole narrative in my head of Dash being like, and by the way, he's very charming. He gets all the information from you. He's very good at getting all the information and facts from you. Like to double down on the fact that he just keeps telling Latch everything.
That's my postcode.
Yeah. It's just like, yeah, that's
Everyone
just,
knows his postcode.
that's just the
Yeah,
video
look,
game thing.
yeah. Yeah.
Again, that's just the player filtering through.
Yeah,
I did not accidentally show everyone my car insurance renewal quote recently.
No, not at all. You got a good deal, though. I will say that. You got a good deal, man.
It was there for a
the
while
year
too,
that
man. It was there for like
Yeah.
2 weeks. I just like thought I'd mention it in that moment.
Obviously, I saved on my phone, but it went to our shared drive because that was the
Yeah.
last place I saved things, so it just went there by default. So it's like,
Amazing. No thanks discount. It's good.
It had like
I
his full
honestly-
address on it and everything. I think it's still a background here. Should I pull it up?
I was trying to work and I seen this and I was folded like a book. I was like, what is he doing? Anyways,
dear.
so
To the heist.
Yeah, let's kill the king. Come on.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Or
I'm
do
not
you want to
nervous,
like
you're
go
nervous.
pee for another session or two and just gonna
I almost want to not have to do this because I am terrified.
without adult supervision from Biz?
What's amazing is that somewhere out there in the world is Hatsu. He's looking over you from heaven. No, he's
He's in the bed over there. Just bad with shellfish. Like.
right.
no, he's not.
A lot of people have come and
He's
go
a
from your
better
lives, but to some of you, none as important as Remington. So as you walk down the stairs and through that noisy little tavern, deep in the sewer, begin to climb a ladder and walk towards what is going to be undoubtedly a massive change, no matter way everything goes, no matter which way everything goes. There's a haunting feeling of what if everything goes wrong? What if everything goes right? And what happens next? Because no matter what way the cards fall, it's very difficult to look at this situation and say that everything will be the same after today. Things will always change, especially in the Isles. Power will shift, people will die, but those who still walk on this earth are the ones responsible for saving it. And in this moment, right now, the group of you, the 4 of you that are exiting this sewer, the weight of today falls upon you. If you fuck it up, I'll never let it go. You walk through the crowds who are all trying to get to the town square. And as you look up, you see a familiar stage in the middle of a square. 4 large pillars ceremoniously placed. A large crowd forming. The only people allowed into the square are those with invitations. One more deep breath. One more carefully laid out plan. Will it be enough? What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna tighten the mask, straps, everything, make sure her hood is fully up, covering hair, ears, you name it. Any possible exposed skin, just no, putting up socks.
Okay, we're gonna pull everyone aside before we kind of get too close to where the crowds are. Get
To an
socks over
alleyway
here.
of some sort.
Yeah. Okay. Who needs to be where? I will obviously go meet Morel. Eos, where do you want to be?
As long as I'm within some eye line of Boreal, I should be okay.
Okay. Boreal, Eos, you come to your arrangement. Eldrin, where do you want to be?
Wherever I'm needed. I can blend in with guards that are around. I can stay off to the side. I can spectate from afar. Wherever you need me.
Do you want to be in the square?
Quick question, DM. You just said that that's invitation only, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is why Dash is asking.
Okay. Should I be in the square? Do I give my full name on the invitation? Should I go under
Let's
the
see what the
illusion that-
invitation says, first of all. Bear with me. DM, I am going to go try pickpocket an invitation.
Sure. I need 2 things from you. First is an insight check, and second then is a stealth check, please.
Sure. Insight. Oh, fuck. 12
And
for
remember,
insight.
before you roll stealth, you are committing to this, regardless of what the stealth roll is. Be sure you want to do this.
Rolling. 21.
Good. You blend into the crowd almost seamlessly.
Cool.
You didn't read the T's and C's.
Oh, I'm trying to pickpocket the invitation, so we'll find the T's and C's after.
It's a little difficult to tell, but you think you found a mark. I'm going to need you to roll a sleight of hand check. That dirty 20 is a nat 1, and with reliable talent as agreed, nat 1 is still a failure.
I've got inspiration again.
No, I don't. Can you describe the mark to me?
Oh, I certainly can.
I love the way you're doing this after the nat one. By the way, just saying it out there.
You walk up behind an, I would say, a more aged gentleman
Oh God.
with gray hair and a very nice suit. Easy to assume with a 12 that this mark would be someone going through, especially given their trajectory of where they're going. And easy to assume based on the cost of such a suit that they are a figure of importance, things that Dash would look for when picking a mark from a crowd. You sneak up behind them. They're not quite as tall as you. You follow them through the crowd to ensure that they're making their way to the gate. A logical choice to make. You reach out to... I don't want to do this. You reach out to take what looks like a flyer from their pocket, and instead your hand is snagged. You alert their attention, of course, and turning around to face you, is the leader of the crisis response unit, Ildeg Thornthrower, who was definitely on his way in there. Can I help you?
Sir, it appears the clasp on your pocket is open, and this is sticking out. I thought I should alert you.
Dash, give me the single most clutch persuasion check of your life, because if you fumble this, oh my god, boy.
Question, is it persuasion or deception? Because I
Sorry,
feel like it's
yeah.
more of a deception thing.
It's definitely deception. You're right. I'll give you deception.
Cool.
It's on me.
That is a 19 on deception.
You feel like time is standing still while you try and find out the answer to this. Thank you. I appreciate your assistance. What's your name?
Dorian Hawk.
Well, Dorian.
Pleasure.
Yes. Enjoy the performances today.
Likewise. Apologies, you look rather familiar. Should yours be a name I am aware of?
Yeah. Just call me Ilvig.
Lovely. Well, pleasure. Glad I could assist. I know there's crowds like these draw many thieves, so thought best to look out. It is my job, after all. I'll raise my hand to shake his.
He'll shake your hand. Take care of yourself, Dorian. And thank you again.
My pleasure, Ulrich. Take care.
He walks through the gate, he flashes his documentation, and then he continues moving. Several crew follow him in. I think we should take care with how we proceed today and ask the right questions before you roll the dice. How's that? Good? Okay.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Just wanted to get a move on with it.
This is
how
just
long
sneaks
till this all
over.
kicks off?
I would put this at about 11:30. And noon is when this all kicks off. Dash, Lissa comes over. Was that?
Yep.
And you just tried to.
Yep.
Perhaps we should not. Maybe do that today.
Nope. But on the plus side, a good connection for future endeavors, as it turns out. Anywho, let's carry on, shall we?
Yes.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
Go back, tell the party. Sorry, couldn't find a invite.
What? Why?
The only mark with an exposed pocket turned out to be the head of crew. So, not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get caught?
Yep.
And you're still alive?
Yep.
Impressive.
Well done.
I can talk the talk when it's needed.
To be fair, that
Absolute
is
plot.
absolutely Dash's strength. So, playing to your strengths and certainly some of your weaknesses.
Yeah.
He's human.
Unbelievable on that one, though.
How
Oh,
far are we
like-
from said gate where they're checking badges?
Put you about 50 feet.
Cool. I want to ask if possible, if there's maybe, just imagine, like, you know, we're looking at this gateway. If there's maybe doors into places to our left and to our right, I would like to maybe stand up on one or two steps, so I am just slightly a step or two, maybe a foot or two above the crowd. I am overseeing the, you know, the headline of the crowd walking in, just standing, and I would like to observe any guards walking in to in through the gate area, and I would like to see if they are checked, and what the appearance of the actual guys that are checking and what the guards look like that are being checked. Are there different guards? Are they all the same? Are they wearing different kind of colors, different shades, different badges? You know, different like heavy armor, light armor. I'd like to kind of just get a kind of broad spectrum view of, are the guards being checked? And I'm kind of just trying to take attention to detail of, okay, guards of certain stature maybe are getting checked, are not getting checked, or do they have a different entrance? How are the guards getting in and out? What's their thing? If this is just for civilians or not.
Yeah, make an investigation check for me.
Yes, sir. Investigation. Not great. 10.
10. It's hard to tell. Everybody looks like they're getting carded. There's definitely people in different levels of things. Some people are wearing suits. Some people are wearing more ceremonial Palperroth garb that like have kind of like this fabric that's woven around the head and comes down the back to protect from the sun, with larger sort of puffier vestments, a little bit like it's a very ceremonial day.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. Yeah, if I'm not able to tell or anything like that, then I'm not going to move any more forward on my ideas. I'll step down though and just explain to the guys that, just kind of nudge into them and say, I thought maybe guards would have a different entrance, or maybe the guards were not going to get carded considering they're already vetted by security, but looks like everybody's getting checked.
Do we think there's another check after that one?
It's possible. There could be multiple checks. It happens, especially when it's a situation like this. Multiple checkpoints. This is okay, you're checked, but then there could be an additional check of, okay, you are a higher person. There could be a different color invitation for certain special invitees. So it's very possible, yes.
Okay. The reason I asked that question is, if it's just a one, if I can see through the gate or the fence next to it, I could boof, dash in. It's an empty space. In shadows, of course.
I have an invite with Morel to that area there, pointing to where they would be. Is that
potentially
yeah.
the issue?
It's more for Eldrin's sake. I can likely get where I need to go without much hassle.
I think I'd be happy to stand outside and just to stand almost at attention, portraying that I am sort of a guard on duty, not to actually check people's things or anything, but I'd be standing at attention as if I'm part of the furniture here, really.
I think, to be honest, if shit goes down in there, that's where their attention is going to be. They're not going to be looking out here to see who's coming in. So, see how it goes.
I would be able to see anybody that's going in, and it's at least that I'm not a million miles away. And like you said, if their attention's drawn elsewhere, but also probably best not to get too close, but also not be too far. There's a few ideas that are being mulled over my mind right now, to the point where I'm contemplating maybe portraying to be a guard, and coincidentally someone's invitation isn't quite up to scratch, or your invitation looks forged, and just take it off and refuse their entry.
You could just take the invitation and say nothing and pressure them to move on and run.
That's true. But then if I take the wrong person, or if it's for someone who's not allowed to get through the second entrance, or if they see someone as heavily armored as me and think, who are you? And they see a name that they recognize and it's the baker, they're going to go, it's quite a heavily armed baker. What are you expecting today? So it's all look the draw, really. So
I think given how late is the hour, it's probably best to play the cards we have.
yeah.
You two, to Eos and Boreal, I presume you're taking your actions with moments to spare? 10 minutes?
Yeah, I'm going to go invisible in about 10 minutes too. Fly, hover above, swoop in, snatch and grab, swoop out.
Wonderful. Is there anything subtle that can be done without draining your energy in that general direction to test if anything has changed since yesterday?
No, once I'm invisible, I can't.
In terms of, can we check if magic will not work?
Nope.
No.
We could again
Like, that
dash.
could cause a problem. Like I could make a noise occur from that direction, but
Does that limit you in any ways if you use that?
no.
Could you
Only
check
the-
table?
if...
Cantrips.
Yeah, exactly. Could you check if you can just make the flutter of a bird or something in, like, those pillars are ominous, let's say in the middle of those pillars. Could you try to...
I need to be literally within 30 feet of the pillar.
Right. Likely not, then. Eldrin, do you have anything with that kind of range?
Would be in and around 30 feet, but we could do what we practiced the other morning.
Could you do that to an animal that's... if there's a bird flying through, would that work?
Possible.
I
Yeah.
I have something that could work, but it's going to take a lot of power to use.
Let's not, then.
I'd rather try my one. It might
Can
be
you
a
try
little
to
bit
get a
better.
bird to land in the middle there?
I'm going to ask DM if there's any birds flying around at the moment.
Yeah, there's plenty of birds. Yeah.
Here's a question. This is it's just because. Any chance there's any hawks? Just because they're badass and they're cool, and I just kind of have this idea in my mind.
Fortunately, not, this would be city birds.
Pigeons.
Pigeon? Who wants to have a pigeon land on their arm? That doesn't look badass.
You might get some
Anyways.
seagulls, but mostly pigeons. Maybe a couple
Oh,
crows. or
I'd
something.
rather a pigeon.
Lower intelligence modifier, yep.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go for a pigeon.
I know he wasn't saying that to Dash, but it was really funny because, like, yeah, you were like, lower intelligence modifier, and he was like, cool. It was just like, really, like, it was a response to you, but I know it was just Kyle thinking.
Yeah, I'm just cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
My overly caffeinated brain has like 40 different conversations with itself right now. It's like, do I do this, this, and this, and this? Do I do this? So I'm going to talk out loud and say my big boy words. I'm going to walk from one side of the street to the other while I get to the middle of the street. So everyone's walking, from my right to the left. I'm going to walk straight through. While I get to the middle, I'm going to look to my upper left at one of the pigeons, and I will quietly, verbally cast command on a pigeon. And I'm going to cast it to approach me. So I'm going to cast that in chat at the pigeon. And it is a wisdom saving throw it needs. Regardless if successful or not, as it's approaching, I will just simply keep walking over to the far side, see if it starts to approach. I don't know if it approaches me or that area that I was in. But yeah, I'm just going to see if it starts to approach. And reminder, I have said this quietly. So under my breath, looked up at a pigeon and just said, approach, and just walked on.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get to the other side, oh Jesus.
Okay.
You sure that was a vision, Kyle?
My hands are so sweaty right now, man.
For chat, I just rolled some dice, and they did not see what the dice were for
Stop.
or what number they said.
Tom.
Need to know some information.
Ominous.
No, my hands are so sweaty right now, man. Like, don't do this.
This is definitely Ruby Dragon.
No.
You speak to the pigeon, and the pigeon flies towards you and lands in front of you.
Okay. I'm gonna bend down, pick it up. I'm going to put its 1 foot into this part of my hand, 1 foot into this part of my hand, and I'm going to clasp its feet. So I have both its wings tucked in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look at it, look and see if there's a ring on the bottom of its foot to see if it's a racing pigeon or a normal pigeon. And while I have both its feet clasped in with my left hand, I'll smooth the top of its head with my right, and I'll let it back off again.
Okay. It does not have a ring. It's a wild pigeon. Might still race just for fun, but it's not a professional.
Amateur, it's okay. So we'll start somewhere.
Yeah. What are you doing now, Eldrin?
I am standing at attention, as if I'm a guard that is kind of just keeping an eye out, keeping a lookout around. So I'm just going to be scanning the area, making sure
What area?
everyone.
What are you looking at?
So I am opposite the guys,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking. It would be from my left to my right.
Stop reacting to dice.
Stop
The chat
fucking
can't see
rolling.
it.
Stop rolling the
So
dice.
much dice.
You're
What?
rolling so much dice, man. I'm actually like my heart rate is over 100 right now. I'm actually
Mine's 103.
like I've checked my watch, like it's over 100 right now. I'm panicking.
You're okay,
Do
you're
you
okay.
fancy people with your watches?
I just have tats.
They cost money too,
Those two.
okay? So yeah, I'm looking around, quote unquote, surveying the area, taking note of how many guards are around, kind of like subconsciously my mind just kind of like, okay, 1, 2, there's 3, 4 maybe. Just looking at anyone, but also
I'm going to
looking
be more
at it.
specific in my question because I think I've launched you down an avenue of you trying to figure out the perfect answer. So instead, I'll give you a more specific question.
I'm looking to
Are
see
you-
if anyone's coming near.
Okay. Are you facing the way you came? Are you facing where the guys are? Like, as in where you
Yes.
came from down the street, where the guys are
Yes.
now across the street? Or are you facing where the square is? What are you facing?
I'm facing where the guys are,
Okay.
and looking also to the right to see what's going on with the guards.
Okay.
Then scanning back over to the guys. So like, give or take, give it what, 18 seconds. Take 6 seconds looking over at the guys and kind of like looking at anyone going by. Look over it, down 6 seconds down at the square, and look back over towards the guys. Give it
Okay.
3 turns.
And what are you looking for specifically?
Is anybody approaching me? Is anyone looking at me weird? Is there anything like that? How many guards are there? Is anyone suspicious of what? Like, you see me throw a bird in the air? Did anyone see the bird land at my feet? Anything like this? Is anyone? Are any of the guards talking to each other and looking over at me? Anything like that?
So I'm going to go with perception. I need a perception check, please.
Okay. 15.
So the guys are just in conversation. Guys and girl are in conversation. They seem fine. You look around and nobody seems to be observing you in any way.
Is anybody approaching me?
Plenty of people, but not directly. Like, people are crossing your path continuously. Very few people going the way you originally came from. Most people approaching towards the square because it's like the ceremony starts in like 30 minutes in game.
Okay.
I should approach him at this point, because it's like it's too suspicious to stay in a little group for too long. So I'm gonna start walking over towards Eldrin and kind of stand looking, you know, shoulder to shoulder but facing different directions. Did it work?
He's not even gonna speak. He's just gonna go, mm-hmm. So he's just gonna like grunt and go, mm-hmm.
All right. Take up positions. I'm expected. Just look back at Boreal and Dios, just give them a nod. And I'll make my way to where Morel has her booth or whatever it was she said.
Mm-hmm. So you'd have to go through a building upstairs and so forth. So you're going in and up, yeah?
In and up. On the way, can I have a look for any, phone boxes, for Superman outfit change situation should it be needed? Not necessarily phone boxes, but any nooks, crannies, places where Dash might be able to quickly get to, change and get out again.
When you approach the building, you'll go through an open door that leads to a stairwell, and only a stairwell with closed doors that looks almost sort of like a complex apartment building. You'll walk up the stairs, and as you do, it will present several opportunities for a quick change, assuming you make sure that nobody's coming from either direction or something.
Lovely, thank you.
You reach the top floor, where you go through the only open door that's up there, and there is the Vaudrell party. There's just tons of kind of fancy faces, some you might recognize passively from events or whatever, and then of course Morel is there, beaming to see you.
I'll do exaggerated greeting, Madame Vaudrell. Thank you for having me.
Yes, you made it. I was worried you wouldn't come. You're just in time. I believe the ceremony starts soon. It's almost high noon.
Yeah. It's what?
I'm not him. I can say these words.
How dare you stand where he stood?
Give me my cowboy hat. Yeah, she's very happy to see you.
Wonderful. It's just the other NPCs around. Anyone that's worthy of being named?
Given the sheer volume of what's happening today, I'm going to go with no for the moment, because anyone who's worthy of being named is probably
Down there.
down there.
Cool.
Also, to sit here and to name every NPC would take like multiple sessions. So
yeah. So I'll Dash just kind of go around, give just shake hands, be polite, charming, the usual kind of stuff. He'll whisper to Morel prior to that he's going to use the pseudonym Dorian Hawk. Mm-hmm. And that's how he will introduce himself to these nobles in her particular court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's all for now.
Cool. You're mingling.
Schmoozing.
Eldrin is
Work with
guarding.
the crowd.
So what about the magic twins? What are you two up to? You doing that?
Get on.
Because I'm going to roll some dice.
Having a bud.
Just standing there doing this in the time. With her freaking staff in her
Hiding in
backpack and a weird
plain
mask.
sight. Nobody magical would draw this much attention.
Don't be suspicious.
Yeah.
Don't be.
Me personally, I'm just winding down the clock, waiting till about 10 minutes to before I go invisible and
Cool.
kick shit off.
Well, you're standing in a very public space, so Just be conscious that there are a lot of people passing you at all times. More so
we were in
when
an
you reach
alleyway.
that. More so, you're kind of off the side, but people can still see you. That's what I was saying. Eldrin walked across, but people are walking past continuously, and he can see you, so they can see you. You do have the invisibility, but just make sure that when you're casting it, you're conscious of what's around you. If you've learned anything from Dash, it's just don't do what he does.
Learning is hard.
Learning is
What's
hard.
learning?
What's learning got to do with it?
But yeah, no digging.
Lissa is with you two because she wouldn't be welcome in the Vajral party.
Why?
Side eye, through the mask.
Bombastic side eye.
And Dash didn't invite her, so kind of forgot to mention it to her. Actually, if I'm honest, I think he forgot that she even existed. I don't think he.
She's just so excited. Yeah.
See Morale
Doesn't love his baby mama.
Well, we had a more important date today.
before this campaign ends. Kia and I will make your missus play Morale.
It's gonna be a post-campaign one-shot where it's just Kian sweating.
One shot, one slap.
as your real life partner and I both just grill you and flirt with you nonstop.
Yeah. You don't do that to her, Ken. She can't lose that.
I know she can't lose.
Yeah.
She can't lose.
But she will.
Full stop. But she will. Clip it. Send it to her. So yeah. I mean, I can fast forward the clock if you want to, but is there any last minute prep that any of you want to do? You all seem pretty locked in.
I just want to pause time and not have to deal with this. I'm panicking
Yeah,
so
I
much.
think I think it's time we rip off the plaster and
Let's
send it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Send
I
it
agree
in.
with Roy. There's only one thing we can really do. Let's take a break. We'll come back in
Oh my God.
a few minutes. I need to fill up my drink.
Baited so bad. Oh my god.
I cry like just
Absolutely baited. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we'll take a break.
to the sun
Rory's,
for a while.
Rory's correct. We'll take a break. We'll come back and we will rip off that
Rip off the
plaster,
plaster.
at
Okay.
any moment after that. We don't know.
It's good. I do need to pee though, so I appreciate it.
Yeah, I need to be.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Gibby.
Yo.
Go faster.
Back. For no reason at all, I'm gonna put on this music here.
sweating and crying and soiling self is a free action.
All in the one go. If one of those has to be a reaction, surely.
Soiling.
It's all a bonus action. And it's all grouped together in a special feature I have called Breaking It.
Oh,
do you
because
guys
it's
wanna
Brick
do?
Thunder. Look at the clock.
You can see a great series of people in the square. You can see people taking their seats on the stage. You can see people approaching from the palace.
Oriel, should we
die.
move somewhere?
It's time.
Okay,
Let's
we're gonna
go.
go somewhere hidden.
I'm gonna cross the street back
Oh.
to the guys and gal. Well, actually, guy and gals.
Right. Alyssa's there. I'm with you. Sure. You head down the alleyway, away from the square, in order to find some privacy. You take a sharp turn, and there's probably sometimes passers-by here, but not today. Not this day.
You got this, Oriel. You can do this. I believe in you.
So, as we kick in, I will not be pausing the game. RP will be live time. Everything will be happening in real time. It is 11:47 a.m. I do not know how quickly the clock runs in game. Could be minute to minute. We'll find out together. I believe it's minute to minute if I set it up correctly. If I didn't, you may have more or less time. I will stop talking now.
Eos hugs L'Oreal, and she kind of gestures towards his shoulder, like, I believe in you, everything's going to be okay. She casts Bastion of Law upon Boreal, which lasts until the next long rest. No concentration required. She'll be expending 4 sorcery points for it, so he will have 4d8s as far as I'm aware, per my understanding of it. I could be wrong.
I'll take a look for you. One sec.
Thanks.
I will not take a look because it won't open.
It's a ward with 1d8 per source shape I spent.
I think it's display in chat. No, it's the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's in chat.
Oh.
No, it's okay. I got it anyway. Okay. So, Boreal, do you want to say anything back to that while I look this up?
I got this. I got this. I got this.
Seen Sons of Anarchy? Not a great mantra.
Yep. It's like walking into a prison, being followed.
If Ryan's in chat, he's about to get very mad at me.
Awful scene. Horrible to watch.
And I bring it up way too much to him. Like, way too much.
Yep.
Oriel.
Cool.
I'm not sure of much help it would be, but there is something I could assist with if, for example, you were to be restrained or grappled. It would prevent you from being caught, more or less. I don't know if it's much use. I can...
All the help I can get.
Eos, can you roll 48 for me for his ward, please?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry.
Okay. I just read it there just to
2,
make sure.
3, 4. 48 are on the way, and that makes 20.
Not at all.
Not bad. Better than we thought.
I'm just giving you 20 temporary HP because that's a little bit easier for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
With that then, I hold out my hand, like not to shake Boreal's hand, but like I'm gesturing for, when you kind of like do that forearm shake where you kind of like do that. I do gesture that to Boreal.
I'll give him my forearm.
And as we like connect and I'm kind of like, yeah, you got this, I cast freedom of movement on Boreal.
Oh, nice.
So for the duration, target's movement is unaffected by difficult terrain. Spells and other magical effects can neither reduce the target's speed nor cause the target to be paralyzed, restrained. He has a swim speed equal to his speed. He can spend 5 feet of his movement to automatically escape any non-magical restraints, or from
9
being
minutes
grappled.
remaining. No problem.
I turn to Lissa. Lissa, is there anything right now before this happens that you feel we may need to do, or any other preparation? This is the last moments.
If you're using any magic, don't get caught doing it. You will not escape the city.
Are you staying here with us, or are you leaving? Are you getting a vantage point?
I'm going to get a vantage point above and watch and make sure that if anything goes wrong, I can try and help as much as possible.
Okay. I'll be very honest.
Right.
I don't know where I should station myself. I was thinking of going with the guards, trying to maybe get a pass in. I don't know where it's best for me to be.
Be near.
Be near. Okay.
Alright, next step. Boreal, are you ready to go?
I'll do the invisible spell. Do you need to go invisible as well?
Sure. I'll cast it on myself.
Are you sure?
Unless you're offering.
I can do it for you if you wish to save your power.
It's okay. What
Can you
can we
make
do for you?
multiple people go invisible, Oriel?
It takes power, but yes.
Okay. 2 of you then.
Well, Eos says she'll invisible herself.
Ready?
Ready.
Invisible!
Aldrin, you're alone in an alleyway.
Okay.
The last thing the guys will hear is, "Pray for me."
7
and
minutes.
I'll take off into the air.
Who's your guard?
You wouldn't know it, Boreal, But deep within the sewers, from a sickly bed, Mother of Light, Creator of Shadows, send a bee for those who are in need.
To be fair, knowing Patsu has that belief, I would probably be chanting that myself in my own mind. Not believing it, but
Still saying it.
still saying. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just fly perimeter around the square.
With
Good.
6 minutes remaining, the king approaches first and climbs the stairwell to the stage. The crowd begins to cheer and chant. Dash, you have a really good view.
Check out my bow.
Okay. You can if you want to.
No, don't.
This is not the time to joke, my brother.
What Dash is going to start doing is he's going to start playing up a bit in case he needs a quick exit. So he's seen Eldrin sick enough to, be able to play that up.
Shits himself on the spot.
Shits himself on the spot, yeah. So start just kind of like just a little bit of, so people will be like, "You okay?"
Morel
That kind of
places
thing.
her hand on your shoulder. You alright, Dash?
Yeah, just a little. I
Butterflies
Should
in
be
your
okay.
stomach?
more like shellfish.
A shellfish of you. 5 minutes remaining.
That's all for me for the moment.
The square is quite full. There are guards surrounding it, maybe 30 or 40, just against the walls and perimeter. The stage itself is also surrounded, and there are notable people standing within the crowd. From the stairwell approaches a large hooded man holding a smaller hooded man. They're approaching the stage.
I'm going to start tightening my...
Eos would start slowly, extremely carefully walking up to the fence where the gate is. Extreme care taken with each and every step and each and every potential breath through the mask.
Ash is going to fully commit to the. I don't feel well. I need some air. I'll be back in a moment, and go down the stairwell. And what he's gonna do is change into the Shadowbane outfit, and then quickly get down, then back up a nearby building, find a vantage point that's quite hidden where he can see.
Make a stealth check.
Oh man.
You're beyond hidden. I want you to make an investigation check for me, and I'll give you advantage. Because your vantage point is so well placed.
16.
From there, in the crowd, you can see some familiar faces. One person in particular you see was once a security guard at the school, Marcus Thorne, standing further back. You can see Drell with his human face. You can see Latch standing not disguised but pale. And leaning against one of the pillars, you can see a large behemoth of a man named Ironclad. They're down in the back. Throughout the crowd, you can see a lot of people. You see the lawyers who were defending the school. And on the stage, you see the lawyer who was fighting against it, Thaddeus. You see Dr. Harrow. You see Samuel Decker. You see a gentleman that you would know as Selvaro. I'll go a little bit more into that later for you, Dash, because we have about 2 minutes left. On the other side, you see the Monarch's Blade. You see Ilvig Thornthrower. And in between them, you see Ramseth the Sun King, as the Executioner walks across the stage with his hooded victim.
From the fence with the gate, what's the current range from Eos to the stage?
You'd be at the back gate, so I'll try to measure this as quickly as I can. I'm sorry.
Good.
To the stage, you are from 70 feet from where the execution platform is.
Okay, no, that's good. Thank you.
1
I'm
minute
gonna bring
remains.
myself to about 40 feet away.
Okay.
I'm going to get out of the alleyway back to where we approached, where we were outside originally, where I first had the idea to go across the street. I'd imagine the street is now quite empty. I'm just going to stand there at again at attention, but I'm going to be looking to what would be my left up at the execution. I don't believe I'd be able to get any closer without a pass, so I will stay there.
So to confirm, as we hit that time, I will now pause the game. Eos, you are standing at the back gate. Dash, you are not in the facility at all, but instead are overlooking. Boreal, you are not in the facility at all, you are overlooking.
40
Eldrin,
feet above.
you are not in the facility at all, but overlooking. From further away. Closer to Eos. Correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. I would say, Dash, you're probably about 25 feet up. Boreal, I'll put you at 40 feet up. Eos, you are invisible. Boreal, you are invisible. The king is approaching the stage to make a speech.
What is the security on Remington looking like?
Besides the executioner himself and the Monarch's Blade, who are within close proximity, the entire stage area is guarded. But I'm going to get you to roll a investigation check for me, please.
I'm 23.
Across the buildings, on the rooftops, are archers. On the ground are swordsmen. In some of the windows, with a high roll like that, you will notice that they're also spearmen. This is a well-guarded and well-protected thing. It is assumed that every guard here is trained at the top of their game, the top of their class. These are people sworn to protect the king, and they are the closest to doing so. But outside of that, outside the inside of the perimeter walls, you will find many members of Crisis Response Unit, all of which highly trained and adept with anti-magic. You will also find the head of the Crisis Response Unit, who is more so. You spot, obviously, what the others did, what Dash did. You do see Ironclad, because he's very difficult to miss, being twice the size of most of the other people here. Sleuthing through the crowd, you can see someone who you told to stay away. Asuka is in the square, just moving between people. Lissa is up on a rooftop, near enough to Dash, though they do not see each other. And there's some other moving pieces that catch your attention. but nothing as important as the things I've told you.
Okay. Just trying to decide, should I swoop in now while everyone's looking at the speech?
Just a quick question. What's my field of view through this fence?
If you're inside the fence, then it's the crowd ahead of you and the stage. If you're outside the fence, it's a big stone wall. So I'm assuming you're inside the fence.
Okay, cool. No worries. Okay, cool.
Are you in or out? It's a stone wall that's like around the square with 4 main doors. One coming from the palace, one from the main area, one from over where Dash is, and then one from another side that you guys haven't gone yet.
Cool. Okay.
That meet in the center of the square. I assume you're inside the confines because that gives you a vantage point of what's going on, and that's where I've placed you.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. And obviously you're invisible as well.
Yeah. Dotting my I's and crossing my T's.
In terms of the descriptor that I've given you, so Boreal being 40 foot up in the air, flying in circles, picking up the information, Eos being within the gate, Eldrin being outside of the gate, within the same gate, Boreal being a bit closer to Dash, seeing Lissa and Dash. The only reason I'm letting him see Dash, even though he got a nat 20, is just simply because he knows where Dash is and where to look. That's not a thing of like he defeated the nat 20 or his perception is that high. It's just simply him knowing where to be and where to look, and Dash having confirmed that previously and saying where he'll be. That is the only reason I'm letting Boreal see him.
Just slightly aura farming up there as well, just because.
Yeah, why wouldn't he be? So, yeah, and I put Lissa at about 25 feet as well, on a different rooftop. Cool. At the moment, I do not have a map pulled up, though I will consider it. But for the moment, I may not need it, so I want to keep this theater of the mind if I have to. As these players know, when I bring up a map, that's a very final roll for initiative kind of moment for me. That's not something that I take lightly, even if I have maps sitting there.
Yeah, we're not allowed to save the game once the map arrives.
It's a very, very different game when a map is
Straight
on
out.
screen. So that's why you might not see as many as you would think in this campaign and stuff too. I have maps for most scenarios and most settings. It's just how we play and how we do things. It's a different vibe when a map is on, and I save it for those vibes. But right now they are not in that danger because they have not acted yet or done anything, so I do not need to react. Right. The executioner is approaching the stage. Is there any last things that any of you in your respective locations want to do?
Is there, can Dash see a pathway to get closer to kind of hide down near the crowd?
You would pretty much be jumping off the balcony into the crowd, if that makes sense. Like you'd be...
Yeah, well, I presume it could kind of reverse second story work, do the same, parkour down rather than fully fucking,
right,
yeet.
like you're not going to yeet into them, but I'm just saying that like you'd be going, you're not going to, it's not going to be like a quick stealthy rundown and then suddenly you're in the crowd. Like it's like, it's going to be hard to hide that kind of stuff, right?
That's what he's looking for. Is he... The thinking is, okay, if something goes wrong, he has to get in there. Is there a path down that he could take stealthily now and also stay hidden and be kind of...
Only behind the building, so you would lose line of sight on the event itself, because there's too many people around that area between you and the stage that it would be impossible for you to know if any one of them could see you. We're talking hundreds of people. This is not something that Dash would openly just assume that like a good stealth maneuver would fix. Even in the
Yeah,
Vanta
okay.
black suit, you're in broad daylight, so the big black mark moving across the building might be more noticeable in that sense from that perspective.
Yeah, okay. No, that answers the question, so that's fine. In that case, no, I don't think I have a better position than being right here.
Just a quick query. How well does the crowd thicken directly ahead of me? Is it like 5 or 10 feet of clear space, or is it pretty much back to back now?
You're about 10 foot in front of you. It's sporadic in the square. It's packed outside the square. Like, you wouldn't be able to run out of this square and get a clean line straight out of here. It is wall-to-wall people pressing against the square. The square is more loose because it's just people of notoriety or who have had invite here. So there's maybe like, I don't know, like 50, 60, 70 people in the square, but outside the square is hundreds, thousands of people.
Yeah, that
Where
works. Perfect. Thank you.
again, clarification where I am. So I'm like,
You'd be at the front of that crowd being pressed against kind of nearly at the gate. Yeah. Or you can be deeper in the crowd if you want to. I'm not trying to place you where you are. I'm just saying that like that's where you are.
if I was like where I was wanting to be was kind of like off to the side, like kind of like standing on a step, kind of trying to see over everybody. So I try have an eye line. I don't know how far I am from it. I don't think it matters, but yeah, that'll be me.
Okay. The executioner stops with the hooded gentleman. They seem to be waiting for something. The king stands up and the crowd starts to cheer. Applause. Thunderous applause, some might say. It is odd for someone like Dash, I would imagine. One of the people he grew up hating the most is getting hailed as a hero. He stands up. My people. For generations, Palperroth stood where lesser cities have fallen. We have endured desert, famine, invasion, rebellion, plague, and war. We have built towers from sandstone, drawn life from barren earth, and raised monuments from dust, turning this city into the greatest civilization the Isles have ever known. People are going fucking apeshit. Because he's right. Not through chance, not through weakness, through discipline, order, progress. And yet, even now, there are those who would see it all undone. There are those among us who wield powers they do not understand. Powers that cannot be measured by law, restrained by steel, or trusted to conscience alone. Powers that have destroyed homes, shattered families, corrupted minds, and turned ordinary people into casualties for another person's ambition. For too long we've been told to tolerate it, to accept it, and to trust that those who possess such gifts will govern themselves. I have trusted. And we all paid the price. No more. Today I announce a new beginning, a new age for Palperroth, and for the Isles as a whole. An age in which no citizen need fear what hides behind a closed door. No parent need wonder what sleeps beneath their child's bed. No soldier need face an enemy who can rewrite the rules of battle with just a gesture. No family need lose everything because one reckless individual believed their power placed them above consequence. Today we enact the Purity Edict. This edict will bring clarity where there has been secrecy, accountability where there has been indulgence, safety where there has been fear. Those who possess magical abilities will be identified. Those who carry dangerous relics will surrender them, and those whose bodies bear unstable or unnatural magic traits will be assessed. Those who have used such power responsibly will have nothing to fear from our order. But those who hide, those who lie, those who conspire, those who believe themselves beyond the reach of my crown, they will learn that Palperroth has not forgotten how to defend itself and will not go the way of Timmeroth. Lessons have been learned. This is not a persecution. It is protection. This is not cruelty. It is prevention. And it is not the end of freedom. It is the preservation of the freedom of every ordinary citizen who has ever been told that their life mattered less than the power of someone standing above them. There will be those who condemn us. There will be agitators who call this tyranny. There will be criminals who dress themselves in the language of liberty because they fear what happened when law can finally see them. Let them speak. History has never been written by those who trembled before necessary action. It has been written by those willing to endure the hatred today so that their children may live without fear tomorrow. And today, Palperroth makes that promise to be safer. Tomorrow our streets will be cleaner. Tomorrow our children will inherit a kingdom no longer held hostage by powers they never chose and could never hope to resist. This city was built by human hands, by mortal hands, by hands that bled, worked, fought, and endured. It will not be surrendered to those who believe birth, blood, sorcery, and ancient privilege grants them dominion over the rest of us. From this day forward, power will answer to law. Magic will answer to this crown, to your crown. And every citizen of Palperroth will know when the sun rises above these walls, it rises over a people protected, united, pure. Prosperity and progression are not merely as words, but as a promise. And I swear to you now, I will keep it. He steps aside, and the executioner approaches.
I'm going to activate my feature, the Blade Song.
Okay.
So my AC goes up, extra 10 for the movement,
Okay.
advantage on acrobatics, and so on and so on.
Didn't start with the movement though. Started with the yeah. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Strength and movement. Okay. Boreal, am I to take or to infer that this means you are going first, or is there anything anyone else would like to do?
Watching and waiting.
Pray.
What I might do is I can hold an action.
You may, technically you can only hold it for 6 seconds, but I am the DM and I just disallow that rule, and you may hold an action if you wish.
So my fancy new daggers, the grapnel line.
Sure.
So
I
I'm gonna
suppose
hold
that
an
means you
action.
attune to them in your long rest, is that right? You might have said that in the last
That's
session.
my intention. Yeah. I don't actually have them in my inventory yet. I meant to say that to you while I was gone, but
Oh, I have them.
Yeah.
I'll put them in yours right now. Hang on one second.
yeah.
Cool.
Completely forgot because I was panicking again.
Midway through the session,
yeah.
perfect time to tell me.
Excellent time to tell you.
This
But
is what I'll do to a man.
I know what it does anyway, so I'm going to have the grapnel line prepared so that if I see Boreal,
I think I have the old version. Shit. I'll put it on you for now, and I'll
might do.
update it as
Yeah.
necessary later.
I know what it does anyway. So if I see Boreal, then I'm swinging in.
Okay. If you see Boreal, you're swinging in. So, like, you the invisibility goes, you have eyes on Boreal for whatever reason, you're going in.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Well, I can't say no matter what because I don't know what the no matter what might be.
You know, but that's what you're holding an action, so I'm assuming that means no matter what, right?
No matter what. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
okay. So what you're actually doing instead of holding an action is preparing to swing in should you see Boreal, depending on the situation. So you're not holding an action, you're just ready to go. Is that what you meant to say?
I'm ready to go. I'm holding an action to be ready to go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's a kind DM. He's a wonderful DM.
Yeah.
The oath is just arms crossed and trying not to stick in her mouth with the stupid speech you just heard.
I have 40 minutes to see if you still feel that way, right?
Oh, why me?
Huh?
Twice in one
What?
session. Why me?
You said I'm a kind DM. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Oh.
When the hood is removed and Remington is revealed, the crowd gasps. This horrendous purple creature brought to its knees by the executioner.
I'll swoop in,
How close do we swoop in?
land gently right
You
beside him.
So this is a really good time for you to mention how you can do that without being detected. Reminding you to mention your abilities as you go.
I have the Silent Feathers, I believe it's called. That's a race perk.
Species. We say species now.
Species. My apologies. My apologies. It also helps out I'm also invisible.
Yeah. So you move silently and you're also invisible, so there's no need for me to make any sort of check because the only deterrent for anyone to have spotted that would have been if you had made some noise. Like landing on a large stage platform.
I can hover right above his head.
Sure. Where are you going? I was just saying that. Fuck with you. Where are you going?
I'm gonna land beside Remington. I'm gonna whisper in his ear, "It's time to go," and I'm gonna press the Pokeball up against him.
Sure. Okay.
And then as soon as that happens, I'm going to get the fuck
Probably
out.
not.
Probably not.
Let's.
This is what we were waiting for. Yeah.
Dash swoops in. I'm kidding. So you say to Remington. What did you say? Sorry, I'm here.
Time to go.
Time to go. Sorry, I need to write this stuff down so I remember. Okay. So you note that Remington has a collar, but that does not prevent this from happening. I need to read something very quickly. Just bear with me. I just want to be 100% sure I'm giving the correct information.
Limits here, Kenny. I'm a smoker. My heart rate only stays on for so long.
Stays
Elevator.
on for so long, he says. Stays on. Is that
Stays
a
on.
standby mode? Oh no, the dice are back.
Not the dice. Not the dice.
Okay. He just goes, no, but it's too late. The seal absorbs him unwillingly
Shit.
into the container.
Oh no.
Instantly full dash 80 high.
80 high. You can move 80 in 6 seconds
Yep,
at a full dash.
full dash.
Hella speed.
Oh, it was 30. Blade Song gives me the extra 10. Obviously, as a dash action, that's an extra 10, so 80.
His species is Concord.
No, Concord Junior.
And I'm not just gonna. Once I hit the 80, I'm gone as well. I'm not just sticking around. As
Okay.
many subsequent turns as I can physically take in a row, I will take.
Sure. The map is loading
Why?
Arc
because a few
to
things
see
are
if I can survive.
a few things are going to happen. A few rolls are going to happen. And I need to just set this up. So Dash, you're going to be on the map, but I have you 15 feet up. That is because you're technically not able to see if I put you where you actually are. You are not technically within the square, but I want you to be able to see the square.
Oh, no.
Eldrin, you are beside the gate,
The
but you're
boy
technically
watch.
outside by about 10 foot. I just have you in the gate so that you can see what's happening, okay?
Okay.
The rest of you are exactly where you said you are.
You're a kind DM. You're a handsome boy.
So handsome.
Yes, you and I are going to have a conversation in a moment, but
Why?
don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not worried about it.
I assume something activates.
I definitely meant to say worry about it. Sorry, did I say don't worry about it?
You said don't worry about it.
First, we set up the map because chat were upset with what I said about the fact that I don't want to load the map. There's a lot going on here. I'm going to bring the players in. I have just noticed that Boblin is speaking in common in chat. Fantastic. I am so proud of you, Boblin. We don't have common in this game, but thank you, Boblin, for speaking.
He tries.
Ah, he's fired, man. He just has to be.
Oh, there's you, Sneltron.
I don't see shit.
A lot of bad people on that. Just close your eyes, Eos. It's gonna be fine.
The next part,
I don't see the map.
you don't need to see the map, don't worry. The next
Oh,
part,
fuck. No.
why don't you see the map? Actually, I can tell you can't see the map, but I don't know why.
I can on them.
Just put me next to the king. It'll be fine.
Dash,
Oh.
Stab distance.
Boreal, Eos, Eldrin. That's all we have in the campaign today. I need each of you to roll for initiative, please.
Me?
The button at the top, right?
All of you. Yes.
Why? That's a nat 1 initiative, thank God.
We'll see if you want to thank God or not for that.
Sorry, which one's initiative again? Sorry, I haven't used it.
It's one that says initiative on your sheet.
Oh, fuck it, right there. Sorry, I'm panicking.
Mine should be a 12, by the way. It should have added proficiency for the alert feed.
Should be 12. Good to know. You are in the exact same place you would have been, but at least you have the right number now.
Hey, I could try to do a swap.
Do you want to swap for me? Apparently one is bad.
Getting shivers down my
Oh
spine.
God. I'm sweating.
Yeah. Me too, because I really thought Hatsu was going to be here for this. This is tuned differently.
Can someone send a plane to the Swiss Alps?
Okay. Several things happen all at once. Remington successfully enters the seal. That's the good news. For those of you who like your dessert before your dinner, congratulations.
Now give us a nice juicy steak.
The pillars begin to glow, ominously
There we
red.
go. There it is. There it is. There it is.
The markings begin to ignite. Eos, Boreal, both of you are substantially visible.
Yep,
The most
thought so.
visible you've probably ever been.
That's okay. I have my weird plague mask. I'm wrapped up head to toe.
Yeah.
We'll get to that.
It's gonna whistle and hey, how you doing?
You just appeared in the crowd. We'll deal with that in a
Oh.
second.
Ah, don't.
But you're not the only people who appear. Geek Schneezik, one of the teachers from the school with his blue skin, appears. Let me just pull his token on because I'm going to forget what I'm doing.
We just blew an entire sting operation.
We didn't know it was a sting operation. We never got.
They blew our sting operation, okay?
No.
You also see, where are you? One of the teachers, Isabel, is in the crowd. Seraphina's in the crowd. Where are you?
Oh, this is a bad time.
Oh my god, I have lost the token. This is such phenomenal timing. Ah, there you are. I'm going to remove Lissa from the map for a second because she's easier. Helga Daunt.
She's not fucking easy.
Helga Daunt appears
Where?
in her Minotaur form.
Oh. Crikey.
Warby Jane appears in her pale skin.
Hey Ryan, if you're in chat, do you want to join us real quick, buddy?
Please do not just randomly jump in. And
Busy, I know you're in the woods right now.
This is a B. It's our time of need.
I'll just go with that for the moment. I think there's someone else, but if it comes up, I will come back to it because I don't want to waste too much time on this. Right. I'm going to start with Dash. Top of the initiative order. Boreal is attempting to fly away. He has just put Remington in. You just watched as a significant portion of the square changed. Unfortunately, as you're the earliest, I can't explain more about what's happening, but I also think it's quite fortuitous because I don't know that Dash would even quite understand what's happening. So as I get to their turns, I will explain to them what they're experiencing. That includes Eldrin. But for now, I will start with Dash.
Right. So I can see Boreal's attempting to fly away. Can I?
He has not gotten feet off the ground yet.
No?
Yeah, he has put Remington in. All of that happened at once. EMP goes off or whatever. That's where we're at.
I'm 25 foot up.
You're 25 foot up, but it keeps resetting to 15 for some reason that I can't fix, but you are 25 foot up, yeah.
Okay. So 25 foot up. You said I would have to, right, directly below me, like
Just
90
crowd
degree
to
angle.
people. Yeah, you're not actually in here. You're probably about 40 foot back or something like that as well. A bit more.
Okay. Is there any rooftops that are closer from where I am?
The one above you. Like, you can climb out onto the rooftop if you want. You're kind of sitting on perched on kind of a balcony window type thing.
Yeah. So would it be up and closer?
No, they're firmly around the square. Like, the square is quite evenly laid out.
Okay. So it's just a sheer drop. There's no like step down. There's no roof. There's no next roof that's closer but down.
Not like that, no. That would be something we also established, I think, when you were up there the first time investigating. If the question was asked, I have a vague memory of discussing something about that anyway. That is quite a well laid out area.
And the wall around the square, that was what we said, like 5 foot high wall or something like that, wasn't it?
Yes, sorry, the square is 5 foot high. Yeah, that's why Eldrin's looking over it. He doesn't need to stand in the box or whatever, but he's looking.
Okay.
Over it.
Is that within my eye line, that wall around the square?
Yeah, but it's a good, like, I'd say 30 feet away, 40. Oh, we said it was 40 feet from the square, yeah, so 40 feet. Because you're about 100. I think where you worked out is roughly 100 foot from you to the center point, right? So I think you're about 40, 45 feet back, 40 feet. I want to say 40.
Okay. And can I see any of my allies from this vantage?
Very
Aside from the ones that are
clearly.
right fuck in the middle, like can I see Eldrin, for example?
Yeah, for sure.
And what is my distance to Eldrin?
Jesus.
Because I'm 10 foot out of the oak. I'm just in just so I can see, right?
Is he
No
miles
further
away across the
questions,
other
Your
side,
Honor.
Bailey?
Yes, he's about 120 feet or more away from you. Maybe 130 or 40.
Okay. And I presume eyes are currently on all these individuals that have just suddenly appeared.
Shit, yeah. Like, absolutely.
Okay. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to jump 10 feet over, and I'm going to activate the grapnel line, which gives me a distance of 30 feet. into the 5-foot wall and pull myself there.
Okay. All right. Sure.
Okay.
No worries.
So that should effectively get me safely down in one movement.
Yeah, you just jump the wall into the square that you were uninvited to, past the guards. Is that what I'm saying?
The other side of the wall. So
You're
I'm
on
not going into on the other side, so
Right,
I have
okay.
cover, but I can see. You know.
Okay, I'm gonna put you against the wall for now, because putting you outside
Yeah.
would be a detriment to
Yeah.
me.
So
But go ahead.
exactly, I'm kind of opposite of them, so I can have some.
You're 5 feet further
hope
back,
of-
but if I put you there, you won't see anything. So like,
Yeah, exactly. And hopefully I have, a bit of cover there where I can hide from the guards that are there at least.
yeah. So perfect. I'll zoom in so we can have a look at little Dash's forehead. Okay. All right. Bear with me.
Just wanted to point it out. He's in the suit again, so face is all but covered. Balaclava, kneecap.
Uh-huh.
Chuck Yarlaw.
Cool.
This
Eldrin.
guy. Hey.
You
This guy.
have a chronic migraine. Life imitating art. Your migraine is piercing your skull. The light is hurting you. All of it. Like, even though you've got your goggles firmly on, anytime you open your eyes, it's like, my best example would be Cyclops X-Men. You know, the way when he starts to activate his powers, he's just like, it really just hurts,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
burning. Like your eyes feel raw. You feel like your back is just like burdened by weight.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So, it hurts.
Okay.
Like the way it looks like you're punching the wall, like your mini.
Yeah,
There
I'm
you
like
go.
throwing hands with the
shadow
pillar,
box
like,
in the pillar, like.
like I will say this is a moment that like all D&D players will ever have experienced, where what does the character do? What do you, the person, do? You know, and it's like, I know if I am a character or not, I know if I am in pain and I know that this is the source of the pain, I would be wanting to get further away from said pain or stop said pain. Given the situation, I know I would want to get away from it or even get out of eye line of it, because first thought would be, it's because I can see it. First thing I would be wanting to do is move to cover, out of the way of the pillars. If they're emitting any kind of light, like you mentioned, they're glowing, I would be looking to get away from said light. Try to get into a shadow, try to get into maybe the alleyway, something like that.
Okay. You can move out through the crowd away or further back. That's fine. It's more difficult to move through the crowd right now.
Yeah.
You will note... Oh, actually. I don't think you will. Your passive is really high, but you're currently like
Absolutely
encumbered,
banging
right?
head.
So yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're making your way towards the alley. Like, it's not easing off the further away you get, like not by the distance that you're going. That's not to suggest more distance would do it. That's what it sounded like. What I mean is more, you're getting further and further away from this, but it's still intense. Like when you were a kid and you heard those like scare away mice with this plug kind of thing, and it's just ringing in your ears constantly, and like there's a lot going on. Like it feels like that is like a lot
Like
of you're over.
Invincible, Cecil puts on the ringing and Mark can't
Right,
do anything.
yeah.
He's
It's
being
an
incapacitated.
entire sensory overload.
Yeah. And even if I was to go into the alleyway where it's like no longer in sight or anything like that.
You don't, it doesn't ease off the further in you get, but you are kind of like fumbling through the crowd. You're moving at half speed. So I would put you at about, you were 10 foot away, so I'd put you at about 30 feet away from this place now.
Okay.
Trying to get through. But I do need a wisdom saving throw from you, please.
A wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
Ew.
we don't need, I don't know, I just brought out chat, I just realized it's there permanently. We had 2 chat.
That's Yeah, it's a 16. Had better, I've had worse.
For no reason at all, and I don't want you to panic, you do have 1 level of exhaustion. Nothing to worry about until later.
Okay.
That is your movement. Wisdom saving throw I did as well. Is there any final thing that you want to do here, or will I move on?
You can move on for the moment because I'm not going to take time. Carry on, sir.
Oriel, you're about to take off, and you symptomatically take a lot of the common traits that Eldrin has just had described to him. I can remove Remington from the map, Abby. That blood looks ominous, but it was from a previous execution. Don't worry about it.
Say, come on.
I wasn't sure how things were gonna go, and I wasn't thinking about putting on the Pokeball. Anyway,
what's with the basket?
don't zoom in. There's a purple head in there. No, I'm just kidding. It's you have Remington. You're about to take off and fly. That really makes it look like I didn't believe you could do this. I did. I just wasn't thinking that far ahead about Remington being removed from the map. That was my cover for that. That was my, like, you know, I put something over the spot of ketchup I spilled on the carpet. That's all.
Bastic down, man. Come on.
I'm getting chat sus, man. Anyway, most of Remington is in the seal, so don't worry about it. So, Boreal, you're about to take off. You get a strong ringing in your ears. You get an absolute chronic amount of pain. Your movement is very much so encumbered. There's a shrieking in your ears, like a banshee calling to your soul. It's just pain. You can't see straight. You can't think straight. Every moment and every movement is agony. At the moment, you're not flying. What would you like to do?
Do I understand why I feel so heavy? Like, is it an effect of the pillars, or is my bag suddenly weighing 1,000 pounds, or?
No, it's not like there's a physical weight. It's just an emotional drain, making you like the same sort of feeling as being exhausted, where you just every movement is just so much more difficult, even if it's a movement you do every day. Like watching Kian try and walk up the stairs after leg day, you know? It's like one of those things where it's just a normal thing walking up the stairs, but like, you know, he spent 22 hours just working on his legs, so like, I assume that's how gyms work, right?
It's 2 days later.
Sorry,
But
missed the target.
I'm still going to try and get the fuck out.
Okay.
So-
you are considerably slower, so you're moving at about half speed, even at a dash.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to go diagonal, say 10 foot high, and then fly out to the east or to this door and fly through rather than fly over the archers.
Sure. Oh shit! I just moved you. Oh, I removed you from combat. Sorry. Let's see. You got 12, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Apologies. Update command 12. Sorry about that, Chief. Cool. And you're gonna fly towards this door.
Yeah, about 10 foot high, so no one can just.
It does keep
Slice
resetting
up.
itself to 15, but let's see what we can do.
That's alright.
Okay, you're moving across.
Yeah, so I don't know how far 40 feet was, but.
Don't worry, I just need a wisdom saving throw from you.
Oh, so 11.
Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about. 1 exhaustion on Boreal. Nothing to worry about. Cool. Eos.
Heyo.
Your head
Wonderful. Kind.
hurts
Yeah.
so much. The difference for you is that your nose is bleeding.
Oh, what the? Okay.
and you feel really, really sick.
Okay.
What would you like to do? The crowd can very much see you, and you know
Yeah.
you're visible. That's not. I'm not going to be a dick and say you
Oh.
think you're invisible, and then you're like, it turns out everyone else is
It's
looking
obvious.
at you. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. You look down, you can see your hands and stuff. You know you're visible.
Eos would act it out. She will verbally go through the mask. People can hear it. She's trying to use this mask situation to her advantage now.
Okay.
She's going to lean into feeling and sounding and appearing more sick than she may feel, even though she feels freaking horrible right now.
Okay.
And slowly turn around and start trailing her legs behind her out of this place, if it is at all possible.
You start to head towards the guards. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Question, because I don't obviously understand these pillars too much. Would I be able to use gravity's favor, which is lucky, on that wisdom save? I have 3 points.
What? Oh, the lucky feat? Sorry, Jesus,
Yeah.
there's so much information there. That happened so fast. And I am very tired. Yeah, sure. I mean, lucky's lucky. I'm not going to take a lucky away from you.
Okay. Rolling wisdom ability thing with advantage. Oh no, it's a saving throw, isn't it? Yeah. 1 second. So wisdom save, advantage. Let's roll.
You don't have to. Okay.
Oh god damn it! She got 9.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I guess you did have to, because like with lucky, you re-roll if you fail. You don't have to use a lucky point unless you fail. So you don't have to roll with advantage. You just roll 1, and if you fail, you roll again. Because you could have got an at 20 there, and then it was just wasted lucky point, right?
Yeah.
But you didn't. You got a 9.
Right. Knock that off then.
I don't want you to panic, but you too are exhausted. By
Yeah.
1. You're heading towards the gate. You're putting on a show that you feel sick. I'm gonna make you make a deception check, but with advantage. I'll give you advantage.
Deception
because
with advantage.
Yeah, because you're selling it based on the fact you really do feel sick. So you're not completely lying. It's buried into the truth. So
Yeah. All right. Deception with advantage. Let's go.
I shouldn't have said that, because Kian's gonna be like, next time he buries something in the truth.
She got a 20.
But you said.
30 20.
That's how Kian talks, right? 30-20?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Yep, that's how I
cool.
talk. Yeah.
Good to know.
Let me out.
The executioner is going to walk forward and hop over the gate. He is immediately going to take off running after Boreal. I think that's as far as he can move. Nope. That is as far as he can move.
It's all fine.
Can you please turn around? Thank you. No? You're just going to stand there? Okay. No, he's just going to stand there. Okay, fine. And he's going to... Let me have a look. No. Okay, that's him. Before we come back to Dash. Oh my god, I deleted him from the combat order as well. Curse these walls. Before we come back to Dash, 2 more people have to be added to the initiative order.
No. You're okay over there.
Well, shit, he's here.
I hope they're all getting exhaustion.
One would hope.
There are certainly people getting exhaustion, let's put it that way. Fucking Vask, man, I've lost him too. Oh, there he is. Alright. And for posterity, I better add these 2 as well. Right. And now you can understand that things are starting to get a little busy here. Okay. The guards are beginning to react that something's going on, but there are very complicated things in play. So for the moment, they are not attacking, but they are definitely assessing. 50 guards jump on Eldrin and start beating him up, but that's just a different thing. That's just because that's nothing to do with this. That's just a coincidence.
Worth it.
Mr. Dash. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. There are people above you on the list. All right. Okay, give me 1 second. Oh my god, I have to play a lot of people very quickly. Okay.
You know, Latch could be played by Barry Keoghan.
They Barry Keoghan.
Hmm.
Just like if we do a movie about this, look.
Next
Yeah,
one.
Or
exactly.
just in general, you want him to come play at the table. He's welcome. Like,
Or that too.
a strong Irish lad like himself. Wouldn't mind. Latch is kind of like scrawny and stuff. And Barry's like, oh. He was really fucking good in the Peaky Blinders movie. He was really good.
Excellent.
I know his ex. I can make a call.
Okay.
Why do you know his ex?
All right, we'll talk about that
We'll
another time.
cover that later. Yeah.
Anyway. What a way to connect. He's gonna blend in with the crowd.
I'm Barry.
On Barry. He's gonna make a fucking sprint for here. He's just gonna stay leaning against the wall. Dash, you're up.
Horror farming. This is you know that scene in Too Fast, Too Furious where the cops are following the cars into the lockup, and then all the souped up cars go flying out. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a scramble, baby, a big one.
So to confirm about Latch, just because I want it just for the crowd, he has not like shapeshifted or anything. He's just moving into the crowd and moving around. If someone comes up with passive perception high enough and stuff like that, at the moment, the way it is, I will show it to you. I will show him to you. At the moment, he's just hidden from view. He's just stealthing through the group. If it matters or whatever, if it's important later, I will bring it up. I just want to be clear about what happened there because I kind of just acted really quickly while I was doing this. Dash.
Right.
This is probably the last round for today as well, just as a heads up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
From my perspective, does it look like Boreal has made an escape?
No, it looks like a pigeon who just got hit by a car and is trying very much so to get back up and move. Yeah.
Okay.
Like he could live. It could be fine. I don't want to be morbid here, but I'm just saying, like he's giving off injured bird vibes.
Cool. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to try to take advantage of my actor feat. I've heard the Monarch's Blade speak long enough that I should be able to mimic his voice.
Sure.
And his cadence.
Okay.
And from my position behind the wall, I'm just going to try to project the voice a bit and just shout, "Protect the king! To the king!" The intention to try and get the guards to go to the king.
I think that needs a Constitution saving throw because there's no way you don't say that and not get sick in your own mouth. No, you're okay. Cool.
Dash says it and shits his pants at the same time.
Okay, make a persuasion check. No, make a deception check. Excuse me. But it'll give you advantage on it.
Wunderbar.
I like the combat screen because I don't have to keep bringing out the camera. I keep almost forgetting.
Did it roll out? It did. Yeah, it did. Okay. That is a 19 on deception.
Okay. You just hear a bunch of guards just like we'll just roll with that. That was a perfect impression. We'll just go with that.
Yeah.
What else do you want to do?
I'm gonna. Can I hold a bonus action?
I mean, why would you want to? What are you trying to do?
Well,
Talk to me about what you're trying to do first, because I think you're going the wrong direction.
If those guards, I don't want to try and start yeeting through the guards as they're stationed there. If they start moving away from me,
Start
then
clapping guards.
then I'm going to move
Clapping
and
cheeks.
clapping cheeks, and then I'm going to try and move as stealthily as possible in Boreal's direction.
Okay.
Be like in my mind, I'm kind of using the shadow of the guards and stuff to, somewhat obscure myself.
Well, in your mind,
just
you're doing
take
one
advantage
thing,
of the
but
chaos.
in the game, you're doing another. So, are you just running through the square now at this point after Boreal, or what are you doing?
Yeah, if the guards are moving, then yes, I will kind of take advantage of the chaos and try to go.
Okay. Keep a note of that because it's probably going to be something you do in the next one rather than this one. Because the guards' turn is top of the order, so I can't. They're not going to do anything today, basically.
Yeah, cool.
Elrin.
Hola. How far am I from the square right now, or the closest pillar even?
I don't remember. You were 10 foot, then you went about 30 foot back into the alley.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you're still about like 30-40 feet away from it, just at a different perspective than you would have been. Like, you can't really see it anymore because you're in the alley. Alley is running parallel to this, so like, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna dash away from the pillars.
Okay.
Dashing away.
Okay. Okay. I'll put you about 70 feet. Remember that? I'll put it in chat. About 70 feet away from the thing.
Yeah.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't seen that
right.
many before. One second. There you go. Oh, how long was that? Sorry. Anyway, I've set myself a reminder. It is in a different language, Celestial by accident. I bet. It was apparently I put it into a menu. Whatever. I'll remember next week.
No worries, no worries. Well, yeah. So 70 feet. Cool. Yeah. I'm beelining away from here. That's
Okay.
my turn.
Need a wisdom saving throw?
Your hair looks lovely today, Ken.
Thanks, man.
Honestly.
I need 2 wisdom saving throws.
So you mean roll with advantage, right? With the 2. That's what you mean, right?
Roll with a type of advantage. 14 for a total of 19. Let me have a look. Okay. Noted. Where is the initiative order? Boreal, you are up.
So I'm assuming this whole effect thing that's going on is non-magical
Don't know why you'd assume that.
because I have freedom of movement on, and like my speed can't be reduced in that sense by magic.
Freedom of movement from what? I'm not. Your movement isn't being your movement isn't being restricted by the effects of anything that is. How do I explain this? Alright, come here while I explain it. So, yeah, you tell him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
DM spoken.
She's dramatically looking.
It's
at the
doubled.
So the way it works is that you are feeling so unwell that you are running slower. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So it's not it is the effect of what's happening to you in the sense that something's happening to you, and as an effect of that, you don't feel well and are running slower. It is not an effect of like something else that's like using force against you, right?
I get it.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, continue dashing. 40 foot.
Boreal? Is that what this is? You happy torturing Boreal?
Of course. The cat wants to take out the L.
Yeah. Can sit in the chair?
Just like the
She's him
king.
again. The cat is the king.
Yeah.
Quick
She
question.
said I'm supposed to kill Boreal. Sorry.
No.
What's the sorry? What was it?
No, I was reading too much into the spell. Never mind, carry on.
Okay. Boreal, you can keep going. That's absolutely fine.
I am. Yep.
Are you flying over the wall?
No, I'm gonna fly through the doorway.
Cool.
It is like what, 10, 20 foot high?
Yep. Sure is. Alrighty. I need a moment.
I'm trying to stay low so I stay away from the archers.
Don't worry about that. What's your DC?
Oh, my AC?
AC, sorry, AC,
19.
sorry. 19. Your DC. 19. 2 nat 20s. 19. So 3 hit you, 2 with advantage. a slew of arrows come flying towards you, even though you're flying low to avoid the archers. That is not advantage, sorry, 2 with double dice. So that is just to make things easier. Okay, you take 26 points of piercing damage as 5 arrows immediately pierce you.
He has that pool of 20 or whatever it is, remember?
Temporary HP, yeah.
Oh, I remember. He is currently losing that, taking him down, and then -6. Oh, no. If I do -6, it'll kill him. What was the... There we go.
Sebastian was 20 HP.
No, I took that off first. I did it manually, but I just remembered that in that menu, if I type -6, it just makes his health -6 rather than taking -6 off. But I'm having difficulty getting to my other menu. Okay. You are now, we will call it outside the gate. I'm going to assume you're constantly 10 foot in the air, but I'll put you, what's your dash speed is 80, so I'll put you 40 feet. So that's 10 plus the thing. So I'll put you 30 feet outside the gate, okay?
Yep. What I'm looking for is a place that's far enough away that I don't feel sick anymore, and like an alleyway.
Don't know why
that I
you
can
think
hide.
anywhere in the aisles is far away enough for you to not feel sick anymore.
From the device.
Who said it's a device? Cool. I'm just giving myself reminders so that chat can keep me in line next week when we come back. So, okay. Wisdom saving throw, Boreal, please.
Oh, yes. Sorry about this bullshit.
Are you concentrating on anything? No.
I was on the invisibility, but
Okay.
that obviously dropped.
Yeah, I'll just take the concentration off you now.
16. Oh yeah. Exhaustion is a -2.
Yeah. You are exhaustion 2, which means that you get a -2 to your rolls now, and your speed is reduced by a number of feet equal to 5 times your exhaustion level. So technically, actually, you're 5 feet back, but I won't punish that because it's my fault. But you're actually now moving 10 foot slower, okay? You are feeling sluggish and tired, and now having a bunch of arrows. The ward managed to dissuade like a ton of the arrows off you, but once the ward dispelled, one arrow just managed to glide through and pierced you somewhere non-lethally, the buttocks. You can do the whole thing like Charles Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where he's like, my buttholes. Yeah, the butt. Cool. Do you want to do anything else, pal?
No.
Probably for the best.
Getting the fuck out.
Run, Helga. Well, shit. This one I'm excited about.
No, you're not. No.
Die? Does he die?
He can't die. That's his problem.
But he has to do wisdom saves.
Yes. Does he have to do wisdom saving?
Oh, Ken, look, you're so handsome, I think.
Yes, it's your turn.
My God. Okay. Continuing with the act, she's going to put her, say the mask is down below her chin. She's going to do this and then get out some blood, rub it between her hands, and show it to the guards. Please, I need to get out.
Where'd you get blood
help?
Oh,
'cause
from
she's bleeding out her
sorry, from the
nose.
noseblood. Sorry, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
obviously pooling in the mask.
Make a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage because of not just that, but the fray as it is. Like, so you look sickly, you're trying to get out.
Okay, she got a 18 with that.
Right, you have the minus, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's acting weak. She's in it to win it. Because she is sick at the moment. Doesn't want to be here.
Yeah. You... Oh, I need to hurt the menu too. You start to... Yeah, you start to get through the fence. You're moving quite slowly. You are
Yeah.
at -5 anyway, plus you're stumbling, you said, to try and sell the thing. So you're moving
Yeah.
at half speed, I would say. I'll give you like 20 feet outside the gate if you want.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's more than enough, honestly. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. South. Cool.
Do I need to do the wisdom save?
By God, you do.
All right. Again, I'm going with the lucky, just for giving advantage to it, since
You're not giving advantage to it. You're rolling it once, and then if you fail, do it again. Because otherwise, you're using a lucky
Okay.
point, and you may not need to. If you
Just
understand
wasting
me.
it, yeah.
Exactly. You'd just be wasting it, and I will take it from you if you do that. So
that's all
do
good.
do it just one roll, and then you can just press up and do it again if you have to do it again in the chat.
Aye.
Okay?
No, I'll take it.
Exactly. That's. Oh well, actually, no, you won't. 16 would be a fail. Sorry, I thought it was 19. So you would roll it again.
I'll just click it again.
Can you roll any higher than that?
She might be able to, but with this minus.
With a
I don't
natty, she
think
could,
so.
yeah.
It's the exact same, actually.
God damn it.
And that 20 would have done it for
Exhaustion sucks.
That's the way it is, man. It's D&D.
It's D&D. You have exhaustion
Where is
2
the
on you.
justice?
The king just announced it. Were you not listening?
No, clearly not.
Knocking off the second lucky point there.
Thank you, Bill.
No worries, okay.
He's gonna run. You can do that at a dash. Bring him about.
But at least I'm outside.
You sure are. You sure are. That brings us to the end of that for the moment, because we will pick that up next week. But I'm not done with what you have to expect. The effects are strong on some of you. And whilst the logic of running makes sense, where you're running to doesn't. Eos, running through the crowd sickly while this effect is in act, you find yourself running into a crowd of crew.
Christ, okay.
Eldrin, coming down the alleyway towards you, are several members of crew as well. It was not done in a stealthy way. It was done in a way to be noticeable from Eos. So that one is a little bit easier to justify. But Eldrin, you pushed through the crowd, you ran through and you tried to get out. That was spotted as well. The thing you can infer from this is that they were expecting this reaction and were looking for people who reacted this way. And because of that, they're approaching both of you. Eos more so, because you're right in the middle of them as you walk. You just walk straight into them. Eldrin, you walked through, they're following you. You brushed through, you did it a little bit quicker.
Sorry, just correct. They're following me. They're not like.
They're beelining
not
to
walking
you. Like they're coming to you. You're not going towards them. They're coming to you from where you were, if that makes sense. You're still running from the pillars. They're coming after you.
Okay.
Boreal. There's a significant amount of archers in front of you. Your ward of protection is gone. Whatever action you choose next, make sure that it is something that isn't just going to leave you. Look, we'll put you on the banquet table if you're dead, because you'll be the feast. So, some good cooked chicken. Dash, now more than ever, consider the fact that he would know conspiring with magic users, you get treated the same as magic users. The punishment is the same. The actions that you're taking can put you and your family and anyone connected to you in danger permanently, depending on what you do next.
Hyper aware, yep.
As we proceed through this, there are no gloves on my part. I am going to punch down as hard as I can. I have set this up to be as difficult as it is and as challenging as it is. The dice were rolled, and this is the place you went to with it. Boreal has Remington. So far, that has been a success. I would like to keep it that way, and I would like for you guys to get there. Just remember that friendly Ken is off the table for now while we're playing. I still love
There's a
all of you
friendly
very
Ken?
much. I love all of you very much. But
We love you.
This is
You handsome boy.
intensely, this is
Fuck you.
intensely difficult
just-
on purpose, and I just want to make sure that you understand that what comes next is not any sort of it's not coming from a place of me, it's coming from a place of the game. So just be conscious of that as well.
It's D&D.
Exactly.
When I say I know where you live, and if there's a sudden fire, it's not from me, it's from Boreal and his fireballs, okay?
Understood. Chat, I'm moving next week, so I won't be able to stream.
He's moving to busy.
That's it. Thank you. I can't wait to have him back. I would have loved to have seen how that went with him as well, because I think if you had the extra stealth elements to it, I think it would have just, you know, kind of brought you in just that little bit further. But I don't think it's not. I don't mean it to sound like it's his fault or something. It certainly isn't.
No, it's just the way things go.
It's just the way that the dice rolled. Yeah, exactly.
You see, I made the mistake of assuming the Pokeball was non-magical. It was a mechanical thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is.
Depends if they like consent to going into it or not. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Donkey could have many PTSDs at this point. I have no idea.
He's fine. We had a good chat.
I think it depends on how you enter that space, right?
Yeah.
No idea. My character wouldn't have a clue.
We're going to release Evil Rem. Great.
Oh, the people I was about to raid just literally went offline. That is. Oh no.
Yeah. Tune in this time. Well, 7 p.m. Irish time next week for shitting bricks.
We're going to raid Table Story. They seem to be having a good old session. There's a lot of people in the chat.
Nice.
I see Pumpkinberry in there and stuff, so there's like, it's a good crowd. You have definitely got some fun people on that table.
Nice.
I love the John Constantine coat on one of them. That's pretty cool. I will set up the raid now. We will be back next week. I apologize for the shorter stream today. It is just the day that it fell. We wanted to see a cosmic anomaly more than we wanted to roll some dice. Next week, there is no cosmic anomaly that I'm aware of, so we will proceed as intended.
If there is one,
Yeah.
something's gone wrong. And don't
Well,
worry about it.
we end next session by rolling new characters, so it'll be fine.
Reminder that there are no new characters in this campaign. Thank you for joining us. We love you very much. It's been fun. It was nice to have a bit of a bants and chats and stuff. Apologies, this always falls on a Wednesday when I'm so tired, but it is the way it is. We will be back next week. We love you very much. Thank you for joining us. Bye.
I had fun.
That's
Bye.
Chacha? Did we just Chacha? Is that it?